Elijah Hensley lost a leg in the Civil War.
Professor Brian McKnight, who I met at the Kentucky Archives, sent me information he found in my third great-grandfather's Union Army pension file. Elijah Hensley was born February 22nd, 1847. Oh, this is like just almost too much. Elijah Hensley was about 15 years old when he decided to take up arms in defense of his country in 1862. He was honorably discharged at Camp Chase, Ohio, June 20th, 1865, leaving the Army with a record of which any man might well be proud. For the past 8 years, he has been successfully engaged in the Master's work, Master's with a capital M, in the Methodist Church. He is a highly respected citizen of Inez, Kentucky, near which place he is engaged in farming. That is unbelievable. I'm just flabbergasted at the strength and the resilience. I just don't even have words for it. What you went through and the strength that you had to get through it. You were a one-legged farmer. My God, that's amazing. Having this material is just a phenomenal gift. It's phenomenal. And to be able to have this detail is just exquisite. It really tells a remarkable story. I know that my people on both sides of the family have very deep roots in Eastern Kentucky, but we must have come from somewhere. When I started researching my dad's side of the family, he mentioned that we might have some New England roots, and so I'm going to try to pursue that family line. I'm going to go poke around New England and see what I can find. I'm starting at the New England Historic Genealogical Society in Boston, Massachusetts. Somewhat to my chagrin. It sounds very Yankee.
Hi, Ashley.
Are you Josh?
I am Josh.
Josh, it's so lovely to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Ashley.
And what I'm here today in particular to take a look at is the family story that we have some sort of a New England line through my grandmother, Mary Bernadine Dalton.
Okay, and her mother was Effie Copley, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so we're actually gonna transfer over to Effie Copley's husband, who was William H. Dalton.
Right, okay, so Bill Dalton, So that makes William Dalton my great-grandfather, and Josh goes on to tell me that William's father was Thomas Jefferson Dalton, and his mother was Rebecca Dalton.
And so I have a record for you to look at here. This is actually Rebecca's death record.
Okay. Rebecca Dalton, place of birth, Logan County, West Virginia. Name of her parents, E. and E. Brewster? This name means nothing to me.
Okay, so Brewster is actually a huge New England name.
Wee.
And when you see Brewster on a family tree, you immediately think New England. And so I have a little surprise for you. Now, I will let you undo it if you'd like.
Is this a family tree?
It possibly is a family tree. You're in a genealogical society, after all.
Okay.
Unroll the tree.
God, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Holy cow.
So there's you, of course.
C'est moi.
And there is your grandmother. And there is Effie. And there is Bill Dalton. And so there is that Thomas Jefferson Dalton I spoke about. And there is Rebecca Brewster.
Okay.
And so we head up the tree to William Brewster.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 counting me.
Yes.
12 generations back. William Brewster, born 24 January, 1566 or 7 in England. He lived in Scrooby, Nottingham, was a gentleman, bailiff to the Archbishop of York. So he immigrated in 1620 and he died in April of 1644, curiously, in Massachusetts.
That's correct. So what does 1620 mean to you? I saw your eyes light up, so you're familiar with it.
Well, I remember being in the 3rd grade, you know, and learning about a certain boat loaded with some folks seeking religious freedom, going to what was called the New World. And are you telling me that my ancestor, William Brewster, came over on the Mayflower?